this is Shika from the Samosa Budget. I hope you guys are doing well. Today's video is going to be a June week 3 check-in, just to see how we're doing with our budget. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing so you can follow my debt-free journey, and as of recently, a sticker making journey. And let's get right into it. So I've already laid down my variable expenses. Normally I do this on camera. This is essentially just our monthly expense calendar. It doesn't have anything that's like a bill due or automatic savings or anything like that. This is just discretionary spending that we do. And as you can see, we do a lot of it. So when we last checked in, it was the 12th, which was my birthday. I was meant to film this on a Friday and I did not get around to it. We have been doing intermittent fasting for this whole week, and let me tell you that the headaches are real. And on Friday it was particularly challenging and I just had a day off essentially yesterday. So today we are going to start afresh. We've got a lot to get on with. So the way this works is I lay down stickers with this colour key based on what our spending was for that day, because I check this every day. And usually I laid stickers down with you on camera, and I just found this is easier for me to just lay the stickers down beforehand and then we can go through it together. So the last time we checked in, we had an unbudgeted Erin Condren purchase, which by the way I still have not got. And then I did mention that we were probably going to have takeout, so that transaction is not checked off, which means I need to include it in this video. So we have quite a few transactions, so we are going to start adding them up based on their colours. So this is the page that it will be sitting in, so let's just go in the same order as this. So food is the first one, which is this light green colour. So we actually braved Costco in about a month and a half, maybe 2 months, and it was actually really good. It was much better than it was normally. Okay, so we had Costco for 76, and then we had our weekly shop at Aldi for 31. So that is 107. And then I will tick these off. Teeny tiny ticks. And then we have fun, which are all the blue ones. And there's quite a few blue ones. So we've got 6, 9, 7, and 12. So we've got 34. And again, let's check these off. And then fuel, we had 0. So I'm just gonna put 0. Eating out are the lilac ones. So we've got pizza for 27 and we've got Subway delivered. And let me tell you guys, the Subway delivery, well, in London is just pants. It looks all nice in the boxes and stuff, but there are hardly any fillings, and the sauces they give you are in tubs outside of the bread, and I'm guessing they did that so the bread doesn't get soggy, but it's just silly. So we won't be getting that again, and that's just because we were trying to be healthy and not order McDonald's, and I was like, oh, let's get Subway. But anyway, eating out. Okay, so the next one is household, and because we went to Costco, we did stock up on a fair amount of things, and we spent £58, and gonna mark that off there. And then the next one is home. Home decor is like a more pinkier pink. So there was 0 for home. Miscellaneous is cigarettes, so that's 33. And then medical is 0 because our appointment was earlier in the month. Clothing, we finally bought clothing, well, hubby bought some clothing. It was just an ASOS order, and then we also got the unlimited delivery. And this is great for when you need like those basic items but you don't want to go to the shops. And that is my cat crying if you can hear him. We had 0 kitty expenses. Okay, Zuri. 0 for car. He's not a happy bunny. And then we had 1 unbudgeted transaction, which was £7. Now this is a quarterly Nintendo online subscription, and I had not marked it and put it in my app or my sheet. So that is why that goes into unbudgeted. So just to take you in a little bit, for this page, we have all our variable categories going across the left. And then we've got 3 columns, which are spent, balance, and per week. Now, spent is what you spent for that time period. And then balance is your updated balance from the last time you checked in, minus what you spent this week to give you an updated balance. And then per week is more important at the earlier part of the month, where you would divide your balance by the number of weeks. And this is really good at keeping you on track for a rough weekly budget if you don't normally work in a weekly budget, which for us is the case because we look at it as a month because we get paid monthly. So this is really good at keeping us grounded per week. And we know that if we have a heavy week one week, then we adjust it for the following week. So the balance I would normally get from the last week's check-in, but because it's on the same page, I might just use my app. Before we go any further, we put away £50 into savings every month, and this month, so we take money from these categories that still have money left. So that way we're really squeezing our income, if that makes sense, because we're not thinking, okay, we've got savings, which we do, and then we have spending, which we have. We also challenge ourselves to save from our spending. So then we took money from kitty, car, and food. So the balances will be a bit different. So I'm just going to be using app instead. So for food, we spent 107, and then we sent £14 from our balance to savings, and that gives us an updated balance of 161. Yep, so last week it was 282 and we spent 107, so that leaves us 175, and then we sent £14 to savings, so that gives us 161. And my cat is about to make an appearance, and oh, Zuri, go away. You destroyer. Okay, my cat is likely to be in this video. Okay, so 161, and we've only got 1 week left, right? So wait, right? Theory, how many weeks have we got left? We've got a week and a half left. So this is going to be the same. I can divide it by a week and a half, but I'm just going to leave it as 161. And then for fun, we have £34. We spent £34, and then last week we had £70 left. Oh, sorry, I had to kick my cat out. So for fun, we spent 34. Last week we had £70 and 2p left. So that leaves us with 36.02. And again, that's the same, we've got 1 week left. And then fuel, we didn't spend any, and I don't think we must have cleared it. Yep, so that is 0. Eating out, we spent 40, and last week we had 37 left. So we are over on eating out, but we've moved some money from another category across. So I'm gonna zero that out because we have rearranged some of these funds to cover the ones that were negative. So we have no more eating out money this month. Household was the same. We only had £15 left at the last check-in, as you can see here. We spent £58 because obviously Costco is expensive. So that would have left us in negative 43 for that category. So we've rearranged some money from other categories to cover this. And right now we have covered it, so we've cash flowed it. So that is fine. Home, we had no spending and we have no money left in this category. For cigarettes, we are over, I believe. We had £29 and I spent 33. So I'm gonna put that in red, -4. And then we're probably going to be over for that because there's 1 more week left. Medical is 0. Clothing was 45, is what we spent, and we had 70 left. So that's 15. Yeah, 15 left, and I think I think this was one of those where we used up some money, so I'm just going to put 1101. Kitty is 0 because we used up what was left in his category to either cover overspending in other areas or our savings. We took 17 for savings. Car is the same. We took £19 that was here last week and put that into our savings. Unbudgeted is the £7 which I've covered from another one. So I have covered it this week, so I've put 0. If you haven't found the money to cover this in your budget, then it needs to be a negative number, otherwise you will carry on spending as though you're not already short when you are short, or you need to find a way to cover that category. So I would say for the month of June, it looks like we are a little bit tight in some areas, but I know that I might actually send it this week. We want to send half of our savings for this month, so £100 we want to send to the Black Lives Matter fund, and I'll leave any links if you would like to donate or sign petitions if you can. I know that a lot of YouTube creators have been creating playlists where you could just watch and the ad money will go straight to the funds if you can't support financially, and I think that's a great idea. So I know that that's something that we're working towards this month, and I'm a bit bummed because I need to start setting up July, and I'm waiting for my monthly planner to come from Erin Condren. I ordered it on the 9th and it is due to get to me on the 23rd. And I just think that's a bit ridiculous. I did get a personalised cover, but it was just the text. There was nothing, I don't know, it just, to me it seems quite long, but obviously it is an international order, but again, it just feels like it's a really long wait. And I was hoping I would have had it by now because I need to set it up for July. And because it's coming on Tuesday, I've got one day to set it up because I was planning to film it on Wednesday. So I'm actually quite disappointed with the shipping times or the production times or whatever. The whole process has not been easy. So there's that. So if it doesn't come, or if I'm getting too stressed out, I'm just going to print out another one of these budget inserts and I'll just have it for July, because I think I'm going to miss having everything, all the categories pre-written for me, and then we'll go from there. And then obviously we will have the budget recap for June coming up in the next few weeks, or after June is over. So be sure to make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you can watch all these videos to see how we are doing. Okay, so we are all done for the 3rd week of June. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos, and hit the bell to get notified so you can be one of the first ones to watch. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!